FUBAR is an acronym that means effed up beyond all recognition. And when I tried to put together the notions to write a beautiful poem for my peers, I kept getting tripped up on these two ideas, this FUPA, FOBA. Humanity has made some faux pas. Now everything is FUBAR, and we better pull our socks up before it goes on too far. Before it goes on too far. Did you know repetition is a powerful tool? Repetition is a powerful tool. Repetition is a powerful tool. Democracy is a powerful tool. I wonder what happened to the clear rivers. Surely in our very long and beautiful past, our rivers were clear, and there would have been generations born and raised beside this crystalline water. And those generations would live and love that creek, that river. And then they would move on. They would live, they would die. And the next generation will come along and they'll know that river is brownish, slightly brownish, and getting browner. And they'll live and they'll love beside this slightly brown river, and that generation will pass on. And then the next generation will come and they will live next side this brown river, and the river will be brown, and that's all they will know. They will know this brown river, and I say, that is our brown river, and we are proud to have this river, and it is so brown, and that is all they will know. And then we get to my generation, and it curls my toes to think for the generations to come who knows this river as brown, but brown with a bit of rubbish in it, and it's okay. We have floods, and the rubbish washes into the river, and we live, and that's what we know. And somehow we go from beautiful and clean and clear to brown, and that's okay. And it made my head sort of spear off in another direction. I thought about something as simple as the internet, and what the brown river means to something like the internet, and the repository of all of human intellect kept inside this place that was probably once a clear river that will eventually be muddied brown and full of trash. And going back, we think about the cash, the splash, that we have built this society where we talk only about economy, like the rest of society is nil void, something to avoid, something to obscurely pack away and stay well away from. Time is running out. I guess you could say time is always running out, and to try and capture all the beautiful and sweet and lovely things in life and pack them into a small poem, it was too much, it was too hard, it was soul-crushing, it was truly hard to see these things. And I don't know, it kept swinging back in my mind. We've made a faux pas. Everything is FUBAR. We've got to pull our socks up before it goes on too far. What is the definition of truth? What is the definition of fact? What is the definition of anarchy? All the time they say anarchy is this terribly bad thing, but did we not just witness anarchy during the flood? Did we not just witness a whole society of people see people in need? They got in their boats and they went and they saved the people without any authority of government, without any policy or people telling them what to do. They just went and did it, because that is anarchy. It's a survival without a system of government, without a system of authority to tell us what to do. And it's strange because we've built this cage, and we are the jailers, we are the walls, and we are the prison, and we are the prisoners. And we seem to be happy with that. Yet strangely and deeply discontented with our everyday, unhappy to just be a cog, but too afraid to be anything more. So it gets incredibly difficult to try and harness the energy. I guess it's kind of like switching from coal and oil to solar. It's hard to transition from something that's dark and black and brutal into something that's light and shining and sweet in this life. We're all dancing with two left feet? I don't know, I can't try. Time is running out. FUBAR, effed up beyond all recognition. I wonder if we've gone too far. Humanity keeps making faux pas. I wouldn't take that to save my life. I wouldn't take that to save my life. I wouldn't take that to save my life. What are we talking about here? Why does everyone feel that something's wrong, but no one knows what's wrong, and no one has the answers to say why or when we somehow ended up on this track, and we look back, but we can't look back because looking back reminds us of where we were and reminds us of where we're going to, and that is terrifying. So we don't look, we just keep walking, we just keep trudging, we just keep marching. We let very, very evil people control the rules and laws that govern us lovely, normal, social people, and that is so terrifying that it makes it very hard to bring together beautiful things. I've been collecting flower seeds, wildflower seeds, because I was driving, and I drove, and I'm much bigger than a bee, and I was in a car, you see, and there was no flowers. 4 kilometers there was no flowers, and I thought, man, if I was a bee, I'd have to fly so far, and that made me really sad. I don't know why it made me sad, but it made me really sad, and I don't know, other people feel the same way, but I am just one person. What difference can I make? I am just one grain of sand. I don't make a beach. I am just one drop of water. I don't make an ocean. Humanity has made some faux pas. Everything's looking a little foobar. We better pull our socks up before it goes on too far. And to finish, Vince was a great poet, and I hope he wins the cup because he deserves to win the cup. He was struggling an idea for water. You know, water is one of those things that we've had so much of, and it's a pretty confusing one. So here's a quick one on water. Sometimes I cannot breathe, the rain falls and I cannot breathe. I swim to shore, I cannot see, the river washes away all of me. The chlorine burns my eyes, the salty tears I cry, drowning in all the lies, the atoms that make up you and I, H2O. Is there no pure water left on earth? Is the priest's well still worth washing in? Is the boat that floats going to save me? Or will I slowly stink? The boat that floats across the water above my head, I watch and wait. I think I can sink this one. No, not this one. This is the one I want. I follow you, I float. I grab your ankle and drag you down. You flounder and try to breathe. You are dead in my grasp, and nothing but a shell remains of you, your life's endeavours. The shipwreck was prone, still in birth, breaking in the breakers, sails waving above the waves, sailors saving the swimming graves, gold spilling from the hulking gut. The captain taps his pipe on his leg, the maiden cries as the mermaid spies. A bad omen indeed. They yelled, "Reef! Reef!" and the rocks betrayed the surface, like the skillet skewed on one side, then the other, like a drunkard on shore leave. And the rats left in a hurry, scurry, 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 and the cook in the kitchen unknowingly made a last meal. It would have been better, he said, if I knew we were dead in the morning. The sea is breaking glass, a window to the world underwater, not meant for wandering humans, wandering in this world with canvas and sail. Thank you.